and she's joining us especially for our Christmas show. Please welcome Helen Arney.
So, I used to live with a biochemist. He was a quiet sort of person, didn't really tell me much about his life, but I wanted to know about his work. I wanted to know a lot more. So I gave myself an early Christmas present last year, and I read his diary. This is what I found inside. This time last year, at the laboratory Christmas party down the Weatherspoons, I gave you my heart, but it's not like that song by Wham. No, ma'am, I promise you could have given it away the very next day, and I wouldn't mind. You could have sneaked into my chest, made a cardiac arrest, and that would be fine. Well, it's been a year, and I'm still working here, even though I said I wouldn't be. And my crush on you is crushing me, and like the Coke machine in the canteen, I'm empty inside. Last week I asked to borrow a test tube just to feel your hand in mine. Tonight I'll stop this charade and ask you to dance with me to Slade, and hope you'll say fine. Last year I tried to tell you how I feel, but it just came out as, I really admire your skills with a pipette. I tried to impress you, so I gave you all my drink tokens, and you used them to purchase fermented beverage that apparently contained large quantities of ethanol and fun. And at 1 a.m. we tried to leave, and you threw up in the corner of the car park. And you said it was cool to share a taxi home, but when I tried to get in, your friend Sue said there wasn't enough room, but there was definitely one seat next to you. But Sue works in protein folding, so I suppose she knows about that sort of thing. And now the party's here, and we're standing with our beers by the pool table, and you're holding hands with our supervisor, even though your Facebook status says you're single. Why does the internet always lie? You've been given a promotion, you don't want my C2H5OH token. I think my heart is broken, I wish I had never spoken to you at last year's laboratory Christmas party.
Thank you very much, Helen Arney. Mark, you've written some more episodes of Sherlock, which are going out in the new year. You're updating, of course, the original Conan Doyle stories. Now, Conan Doyle was a person who invented this very logical detective and believed very illogical things, including things like
my phone is very wonky. Let's see if I can do something. So get myself a little bit more width. Been 6 months since the destruction of Sigma, and little has changed. Maverick Revolt started by Sigma is over. The MegaMan X and the new generations of Maverick Hunters have yet to destroy all of Sigma's followers. Led by information gained by Dr. K, MegaMan X and the rest of the Maverick, most of the Hunters have tracked the last of the Mavericks from an abandoned Repoid factory. There they hope to wipe out the last of the Resistance. Little do they suspect the real war is about to begin. MegaMan X2. Got a wireframe versus X Hunters. Look at that wireframe. We're really living in the future. Showing off. Oh, fuck. But bye. Not a fan of this controller. Not for this. This, by the way, this Switch controller. Oh, okay, that's dead. I'm not dead. We can do the pull grip. This is foreshadowing. That big lad. Underestimated him are now nothing but scrap. We won't make the same mistake He is powerful. He is blind to what is happening around him. Our Mavericks will keep him busy until we are ready. Yes, that was the plan proceeding. Election is proceeding as scheduled. However, we are having problems with the control chip. We have little time. We must finish construction on schedule. We must. Save games, what a nice little addition. Air sponge. Wonder who's responsible for this. Wonder whose emblem is in the background. Obviously, not recommended that I do. Fuck. This is a really difficult controller to handle the dash with, actually. It's Rocky Hunter mode. Oh, lower the difficulty. Okay, no button. Tries to dash jump. He tries to dash jump. I've got no lives, so whatever. Sake. Try to dash. This is not the controller to be doing this with, but I don't have another fucking one. Yeah, I've got a pro controller. That's on charge at the moment because that was dead. But I want a SNES controller. Oh, there's five. Great. I could totally see them from where I was standing. That one was on purpose. Whatever, we got to the spongy boy. And I need more rum. Got me! How many Regos have I got? 2. I don't remember why a sponge being this hard. It wouldn't be if I fucking dashed when I pushed the fucking button. If dash wasn't on a fucking that button. I'll try Moth Boy. No, I've got a face hugger. Get down the fucking ladder, you dipshit. Well, still got 2 lives left. That's going to be really tricky, but really difficult. Dash button. And without an air dash. What am I doing without the air dash? Well, let's try the stag. Didn't even have time to kill the thing. For fuck's sake, this fucking dash button! I fucking hate this controller so fucking much. I'm actually tempted to rebuy the X Legacy Collection so I can actually use a fucking USB SNES controller. This is horrendous. I fucking dashed there. Fucking trying to. Dash jump then. Sake, that fucking dash jump. Jumped! It's really fucking shit. Be fucked to go through his level again. This is where Sigma lives. The Swordy Boy. super effects chip, aren't we? Oh shit. I don't know what that did. Should I be worried? Another mini bar. Oh, it knows those are shit about me. Never mind then. How much health has this cunt got? Head squished. getting out of hand. Now there are two of them. Getting any help? Great. Actually, I'm going to go back to stage select. I'm going to die a few times. Because I'm out of... That's a secret. Okay, I need the right armor. I got what I wanted about the stage.
The fairies at the bottom of the garden. And have you found in rewriting it that you have been more perhaps scientifically methodical than Conan Doyle? I know.
No, Doyle's great gift, a genius writer that he was, that he never imposed his own beliefs onto Sherlock Holmes, who never wavers. So although Doyle was, obsessed with spiritualism towards the end of his life and was a great proponent of the Cottingley fairies, Sherlock Holmes never wavers. So it's easy in that respect.
Now, it's been suggested that us nasty rationalists who believe that a universe composed of 350 billion galaxies, each with 200 billion suns, and built out of elements cooked in the furnaces of long-dead stars, should, and that's enough, should not be allowed to celebrate Christmas. So we thought it would be a nice question to ask. If that were the case and some legislation were brought in, then what scientific celebration could we have instead on December the 25th?
Well, I think it would be fun to celebrate what might have been the real origins of the whole Santa mythology. And I'm talking about a toadstool here, a fly agaric, Amanita muscaria. Before vodka became the preferred mind-altering drug of choice, people use these hallucinogenic toadstools for all sorts of rituals. And I think in ancient Lap and Sami society, the shaman, the sort of religious fellow, would dry out these toadstools, would take it, would commune with the gods, usually to solve a problem or whatever. Say there was sickness in a village. He'd come back with the gift of knowledge. Of course, they all lived in yurts, so he would go through a combined door and chimney. So you've got the idea of a chap who's eaten a toadstool, which is, of course, red and white. You've got the Christmas colours. He's got the gift of knowledge. He's coming through a chimney. He's imparting this gift to people. So you see little elements here in these ancient Scandinavian societies of our Christmas rituals. You can actually bind in flying reindeer as well, because, of course, you've got to be very, very careful with these toadstools, very, very poisonous. But the hoi polloi found out that if you saw the shaman taking a pee in the snow and then ate the yellow snow, you could actually get quite a good high much more safely. So you've got the idea of getting pissed And
Sorry, can I just, before we go any further, can I just say, as a BBC regulation, that please do not now go out and eat toadstools or eat yellow snow. Because that's the kind of thing that ends up in the Radio Times.
So, Richard, Roger's suggestion is some kind of horrendous cross between Train Spotting and Frank Zappa. What about yourself?
Well, December the 25th is Isaac Newton's birthday, isn't it? Depending on which calendar you use. So I don't know. I mean, I actually don't have a problem with Christmas. I think, culturally speaking, this is a Christian country. And so I have no problem at all with saying Merry Christmas to people, and I don't have any truck with this Merry Yuletide. No, Merry, what is it? Holiday season. Yes. Presents around the holiday tree and presents in the holiday stocking and things like that. And so Merry Christmas.
Yeah. I was just thinking of Newton there as a failed alchemist going, what have you got me? Terry's all gold. It's not all gold, it's Revels, isn't it? Well, I tried. This is, we asked the audience what is the worst adventure you could receive as a Christmas present. I think this is probably exactly the kind of answer we're expecting. Death Star. I am an Ewok and I can't reach the controls.
It says, this is a box set of the Infinite Monkey Cage on ice, but then in brackets it says, please don't do it.
This is a D-Ream machine.
That's, yes. This is so I remind you, the question was, what is the worst invention you could receive as a Christmas present? And this is from God, and it says, atheism. How did God get in?
There we are. That's the... thank you very much for your answers to that. Thank you very much to all our guests, Richard Dawkins, Roger Highfield, Mark Gatiss and Helen Arney. It's the end of the series, but we'll be back in the summer. Hopefully by then the neutrinos will have been brought to order and start obeying the laws of physics again, and the Large Hadron Collider will have offered more of its flirtatious glimpses of the Higgs. Why is that particle so shy? Do you think it's worried about its weight?
And so until 2012, the year of London Apocalyptics, when we find out that the Mayans really did have access to ancient wisdom and that the world will end because it's written in the stars. So some people believe that the Mayans predicted the end of the world. I think Wham's Last Christmas was a prophecy.
Have a very happy Christmas, what's left of it. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
If you've enjoyed this programme, you might like to try other Radio 4 podcasts.
I think that jump I was trying to get probably needs the dash jump before it's even possible. I think even then it's probably tricky. Whatever, let's try without that. Beep, 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 beep. halfway through the level. I do get the impression if it weren't for me using the shitty dog controller, this game wouldn't actually be that hard. It pulled a MegaMan 1 on me. The projectile that was already out killed me after the enemy dies. Really know I'm supposed to sit on this thing. Not there. I think Sigma's actually quite safe for the moment. dashed. I pressed the dash button. Can't say, just want to say Merry Christmas. Happy Christmas, Michelle. I hope you're having a better time with than I am at the moment. I'm probably going to go to bed soon. And before I do that, I'm going to buy the fucking Steam version of this. I pressed! Why is pup time? Why is pup time here? Oh, is it pup time relating to Christmas? That's neat. Anyway, I pressed the dash button, is what I was basically a bit upset about. It's this old friend. Elf blocks. No elf blocks. Assume that was. Furthest I've ever made it. Because of that. I am going to take it. I'm getting really tired. I'm getting a little bit irritated with this. Anyway. Put my Switch to sleep. Anyway, let's find someone to drop in on.